From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you had a nice day so far. Let's just hop right into it, see what we got on the futurecast. First things first, across the area, it was a fairly decent day. We saw some showers along the coast. Still have the possibility of some upper level flurries with those little batches of moisture. I think as we head through tonight and into tomorrow morning though, notice here in Siskiyou County, well, we see some flurries kind of pop up across the area. We still have some moisture in the atmosphere. Don't think that's a huge deal. And then as we head deeper and deeper into our Monday, well, we actually have a pretty decent day. It's going to be fairly cloudy across the area. Temperatures are going to stay fairly suppressed as a result of that. But I think as we head into Tuesday, that's when the more widespread rain comes. Check it out here. You can see a lot of blue. That is associated with those snow levels dropping, right? We were talking about that. We're not talking no 4,500 foot snow levels anymore. We're dropping down at least a good couple thousand feet below that because of this Arctic air really getting reinforced across the area. Showers kind of lingering through Tuesday and I think Wednesday as well as the bulk of that system pushes south into the North State. Of course, it's off to our north and west. You can see what I'm talking about there through Wednesday. Lots of blue there. That's that snow level dropping. And then as we head deeper and deeper into Wednesday and into Thursday, things start to clear up just a little bit. I think Thursday looks pretty decent. We still hold some clouds and maybe some drizzle, but I don't think it's going to be a huge deal there. I think Thursday looks mostly dry out there. But by the time we're heading through about Thursday with this first system, check it out. We're picking up some pretty decent rainfall totals, especially up in western Siskiyou County, Del Norte County, and northern portions of Humboldt County. And of course, the valley, as usual, 1/10 of an inch, half an inch of rain, something like that. Of course, all around, you get an inch, maybe two. But here you go. There's your classic climatological peak up there with 3, 4, maybe areas of 5 inches of rain up there. So we'll watch that area for the possibility of some localized flooding. Of course, we still have some burn scars from the last season. I don't know if that'll be a huge deal, but again, we'll watch it for these higher totals. You can see right there, that's about 5 inches, 5.5 inches on the projected total. So that's a pretty decent little rainfall there. So we'll watch that there. And that's just through Thursday. We also have some more active weather coming in through there. So again, keeping a close eye on that, see how this evolves. Definitely some much needed rain though in some areas across the North State. We're going to stay well above average in terms of the rainfall chances too, at least through the middle of January. So yeah, kind of go ahead and get expecting this kind of more active pattern. I think we have a good few precipitation chances to look forward to over the next couple of weeks here. And we keep this kind of cold air across the area too. You see in the North State, we're right there on the precipice of this really cold Arctic air in that pink and purple regime there. So yeah, it's no surprise that those snow levels are actually dropping as we hit over the next several days. Of course, we get a little bit of a wedge of warm air here kind of off the coast that kind of blocks systems from getting in towards next weekend. But behind that, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Way over here off to the west, we have a bowling ball of a system here. We got more behind it. And of course, these evolve over time. But I think we have a pretty active pattern holding as we head into the next couple weeks. Take a look at marine forecast as we head into tomorrow. Not looking too shabby, not by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, you can see just above the banner here, you see some higher waves. That's going to come in Tuesday and into Wednesday. So I think these wave heights for now, for tomorrow, single digits is a reasonable bet. But then as we head into this time frame of Tuesday and Wednesday, they'll start to ram back up as that system gets closer and closer to the North State. But in the meantime, not doing too bad. Now, let's see what we have in store for tonight. Widespread brisk temperatures, I think is the best way to put it. We're probably going to be at or below freezing throughout the valley, to be quite honest with you. Check it out in Redding at 31 degrees, down there at Chico at 30. Modoc County, teens. Check it out there in the upper levels. You start to see those single digits creeping back in across the area. In Siskiyou County, teens and 20s. Widespread, of course, along the coast, we're probably going to be just above freezing there in the mid-30s across the North State and along the North Coast for tonight. Now, as we head into tomorrow, probably some mid-50s returning, actually, to be honest with you, as we head along the coast. Similar situation through the valley, lower to mid-50s. You see 52 there in Corning up to Red Bluff, all the way up to Redding, and of course out towards Modoc County and the East Mountains. You get those freezing, above freezing temperatures kind of hovering there. Siskiyou County, 40s widespread across the area. Frankly, I think lower 40s, decent bet. And then, of course, you get back down in the 30s as you increase elevation. Fairly typical pattern for this time of year, especially with the pattern that we're seeing with these fairly robust systems plowing through the North State. Now, let's take a look at the big picture. 7-day forecast. Of course, I think up in Mount Shasta City, we'll have to watch for those decreasing snow levels as we head through Tuesday and into Wednesday. If we get those higher totals, of course, in the upper elevations, we'll be talking chain requirements, things of that sort. Mike will be with you through tomorrow and Tuesday, of course, with updates on that. But yeah, we'll keep a close eye on this for those snow totals there, lasting through the first and middle half of the week. Towards Alturas, Modoc County, similar story there. Notice these highs hovering in the 30s, even below freezing as we head towards Thursday as that Arctic air really kind of reinforces itself. It's the best term to use there. And of course, as we head into the valley, most of this is going to reinforce itself as rainfall, as expected, right? Not a huge amount of rainfall. I think with this first system, maybe a tenth to a half an inch of rain, showers widespread through Tuesday and into Wednesday. And then of course, in the big picture, we're seeing the possibility of some more showers there as well across the area. Of course, along the coast, as you saw earlier, that's where you have those highest rainfall totals because we hold showers kind of isolated off and on throughout the week. That's a fairly typical pattern. And then of course you have those bulk systems moving through where the rest of us also get that rain. So we're probably going to pick up 3, 4, 5 inches of rain in some of the more isolated spots. I think 5 inches, but 3, 4 inches of rain in Del Norte County, western Siskiyou, and into Humboldt County. Reasonable bet out there, to be quite honest with you. It's widespread 50s and 40s holding as we head inland, especially through the next several days. Thanks for joining me here this evening from the NorCal Command Center. Of course, Mike will be with you throughout the week to keep you updated and see what happens with this fairly robust pattern. Thanks for watching.